Hello, my name is Randy Dobson. I'm an instructor here in the Houston, Texas area, and this video will be the first video for the software Inventor produced by Autodesk. This first video is just actually the first couple of videos will just be getting my students uh, acclimated to the format and how things are done. Many of my students are previous AutoCAD users, so uh, for y'all have to switch gears a little bit, but not too much. So as you see on the screen, I've opened up Autodesk Inventor 2017, and what you deal with Inventor is you imagine excuse me, imagine building an engine, which I'm going to be opening up down here, uh, that you have parts and then taking all these different parts and bringing them to an assembly. And then if you want to add extra text and notes, you can create an AutoCAD drawing. And then of course a presentation is more of a blow up exploded view. You sometimes see these on commercials or stuff where they'll actually take something and explode it back and bring it back together. Uh, in my courses that I teach, we won't be going into the presentation part and really the drawing part either, because that's AutoCAD and you've probably had some AutoCAD, but I will be touching a little bit on it. Each one of these will create their own type of file. A part file will be IPT, I for inventor, P for part, PT for part. Assembly will be IAM for assembly. Of course, drawing is DWG, just like in AutoCAD. And then presentation is IPN, N as in Nancy. So when you open up to start a part, I've just started that up. As you can see, nothing is here. You're going to have different things that you're going to be using. A lot of this may seem familiar if you've worked in AutoCAD, but here we want to say start a 2D sketch. Most everything in Inventor is going to start with sketching and then you're going to change it into 3D. Uh, each part you will create and then you will bring it into, like I said, an engine. You've got the engine block, you've got the pistons, you got the crankshaft, and I'll be going over that more in videos that are going to be following right after this one. But you see that you have over here, you will have that this area here will actually interact with your drawing. This is telling you what's out here. If I come over here and start a 2D sketch and I want to pick a plane to work on, I pick this plane. Uh, then I can just go to rectangle, create a rectangle. Okay, now when I'm done sketching, I have to go finish sketch. Once I do finish sketch, I'm back here. Now if I want to, I can go to extrude and watch what happens. When I do extrude, it automatically extrudes this object. I can pick this arrow to make it smaller. I can pick a distance, maybe make it half an inch. Oh, let me backspace there. 0.5. That's a half inch, uh, and then I'm done. I am out of creating. It's if you remember from your AutoCAD, and you're going to be hearing me using AutoCAD as a reference a lot, since many of y'all have come from that. In AutoCAD, in your command line, when you're in the middle of a command, you have to make sure you're out of that command before you go to the next one. Here, Inventor does not have a command line, so you're going to have it a little bit different to where things are opening and closing. If I come over here to start another sketch, start a 2D sketch, and let's see here. And I go to circle, and then I have to finish my sketch. Now I can go into some modeling, go to extrude, and make it smaller, larger, and then I can just hit the check mark down here instead of going up for anywhere else. And I'm done. I am out of the sketching and I'm back to the main menu. The view cube is very similar to AutoCAD. Here you have your different views that go around. Here's your home. Whenever you want to go back to home, um, here you've got your navigator. If I can get it to come out here for me. There we go, where I can orbit. And at first, I want you to open up Inventor and just play around with it. I'm just hitting escape to get out of this because you're going to feel much more comfortable if you've used AutoCAD or SolidWorks. If you've never used any of those softwares, it will seem a little intimidating at first, but believe me, it's not difficult at all. You will find it is very, very easy once you get into it. Just don't let it scare you. So this is the first part of it. Creating a part, creating different pieces, and then we'll go into the assembly. That'll go more down the line. But this, I just want you to get familiar with. You have your different menu bars up here, your panels. You have your quick access, which is pretty typical for all: save, open, new, backward, undo. Here, see if I come over here and if I select on this one, let me go back over here, extrusion 1, that tells me that this is my extrusion 1, and here's my extrusion 2. So this information here is actually linked to this drawing part. This gives you a little bit more of information. It's saying here it's sketch 2, and that's what I had created. And that these are interactive is what they are. And that concludes this video on Introduction to Inventor. Thank you.